what's up traders, welcome to another weekly review. So the next week is going to be quite busy for the news because we have almost every central bank of the pairs which I'm watching is gonna be there. So first of all, Friday is non-farm payrolls as usually, first Friday on the new month. Then we have Thursday, Lagarde speaking, as well the Thursday British pound monetary policy meeting. Right here is as well the monetary policy statement. So they will probably raise the interest rates for the euro, so I will be expecting some push up, which I'm expecting for some quite long time. So this could be a driver for that. Same thing is going probably to happen with the pound, so that's going to be the drivers. And here as well the FOMC, the Fed will probably raise the rates by 25 basic points. So if all this will be met, nothing extra should happen. But anyway, we will look what I'm expecting. So we will look to the COT data, which I'm using from my application. So if you don't have it, you can get it on my website. It is just for the small fee. So what we can see in here in the long-term trend is that on the euro, the banks actually has been adding the longs positions. Then since last 3 weeks, we had this first 3 weeks in the January, we had some consolidation on the chart, and now we can see they added again 10k longs, right? While they are not adding any shorts. Opposite is happening on the dollar, but not in such aggressive way, right? So we can see that the longs has been reduced quite significantly. Then shorts, nothing happening, and right now they are starting to bring the shorts. However, question if is it correct or what to expect. So let's go to the charts, and here I will use the screenshot from my application so we can actually look where these positions has been added. Let me zoom the window a little bit for you so you see it, so we can see the charts clearly and with a better view. Okay, so this is a dollar index, right? So we are seeing that the price is obviously dropping on the bigger time frame. Let me bring it for the 4 hours in here. So we are in this downwards consolidation, right? So price is moving lower, and in my opinion we will going to reach this level. So what's happening with the positions is that we can see the banks has been closing. Last week they added 1.8k longs positions, which happened in this period. So yes, they are adding something, but this is not enough for the reversal. So in my opinion, as they are leaving these two lows in here, that would be a target for the next week where the price could drop lower, right? So yes, of course, price can bounce from here, but this is not what I want to predict right now. What I will be looking for is for the drop lower. So this is what we have seen in the COT data. We obviously don't have a data for this period, so we don't know what happened in here. Yes, they've been adding some positions, but I think they need to drop it much lower, and we need to see some more significant move in order to think that that's some bigger reversal, right? So let's go to the chart of the dollar index, and let's go to the 30 minutes. And here is what I'm monitoring in here. So as said, yes, we have this downward range, but there is still structure, and the highs are always respected, created new lows, right? And then again the high which has created the new low is not broken. So it's somehow a little bit more difficult to read it, but if you look at it very closely, there is a still clear downtrend. So we had the drop down here, created new lows, right? Then the price moved back into the fair value gap, didn't close above the 50% of this fair value gap. Then it dropped lower. We had another break in here. Price moved where? Into the origin of this move, right? So this was respected, again created new low here. Here we have new low created, and since then the price is moving higher, right? So what we can see in here, we have this level where I think that the price will come, and right now we have these two equal lows, which will be of course a resistance of the, I don't want to say retail traders because I'm obviously a retail trader too, but of the maybe less informed traders, let's say. So what what could be a nice situation in here is that obviously many people will have this trend line in here, and in my opinion, once this breaks somehow like this, you know what that means, they will be shorting, pullback traders will be shorting too. And if we will get the break, I think that we can come up here into this liquidity above here, right? So that's what I'm looking for, and I will be looking for two scenarios in this week. So what I want to trade is, if we look to this order block, so we have I can go even lower time frame. I know it's too low time frames, but I'm actually trading like 1 minute, 5 minutes, right? So what we can see here, we have actually this beautiful reversal in here. We had this break of the structure in here, right? Price moved higher, retraced back down to the order block. Then we move higher again order block respected, right? Again, high, order block respected. Now we're moving here. Here was some break, you know, the gap was closed, so it's almost the same situation as if we create a break of the structure. Then we have this order block respected, price is moving higher. Here we have this liquidity in here, then leaving these two equal highs, right? So leaving this trap in here, and then we are going to have this trend line. So in my opinion, if something like this going to happen, I would like to participate this up move. As well, if we look at it from the bigger picture, we can see that when the price has moved from this high, from this high to this low, we are now making a pullback. And if I will want to short, I would like to do it above a 50% and most likely around this 79%, or from this order block, right? This is a 15-minute order block. Here is as well. So in this area is my point of interest, right? So yeah, this is what I will be looking for on the dollar index as a confirmation. I don't trade a dollar index, but want to see, you know, these levels being taken out, then break, and then this, or here, once this is taken out, then we could get multiple trades on the way down here. So then if you look to the euro, there will be obviously a very similar situation. So the euro is, as the dollar is creating lower lows, the euro is creating these higher highs and actually these higher lows. They're not creating higher highs too much right now. So again, we can see here is some trap, you know, these equal highs, something like a resistance. We have the break, you know, and then we have all these levels respected in here. And what I would like to see on the euro for this week, I like these, what I like is here. So we have triple equal lows, right? So there can be something like this liquidity. And if the price drops lower into this level, which is my point of interest, this is the order block. So we had this fair value gap in here. After this break, then the price retraced back down to this fair value gap. And then we have this untested order block, which is below this liquidity. And in my opinion, the euro is still bullish. And we are going to see these levels, this fair value gap, and this is a daily equal high. So let me show you. If we look at this, so we can see these equal highs in here, right? So in my opinion, we are going to visit these levels. So I would like to be taking a long trade, but it does not mean that I will not take a short. However, the long is what I would like to risk more, right? So still, if the price move higher, sorry, I just accidentally changed this. So if the price move into this order block, I think there is still chance to drop lower. If the price drops lower into this untested order block, which is this one, which is this order block in here that created these breaks in here, and the price still didn't come down into tested it, but it has created this liquidity below here, and as well it's around the 61.8 pullback of of this range, then there I would be interested to take a long Z, right? So as well, I forgot to show you the data for the euro, but it's obviously clean. And so as said, we are seeing that the banks, the big players, has added 10k longs in here, right? So it was in this period from this report until this report. So if I hide this and we think about it, where they did it and where is some untested level. So look at this. If they started to do it here, then they tested this level, and most likely they added more positions. Where is another level? Is here, was tested as well. And then we got this level, which is untested here, and here is that level which I'm waiting for, right? So on the 15 minutes it will be looking much better, right? So this is the level. And if we go exactly deep into it, so we can see these last candles, these consecutive candles. So it will be here, and in the 50% of this there would be a strongest level for entry. So of course, like what I could do if I want to do more precision, if I place this one, so in here, which is a 50% of this, on this level would be, in my opinion, the best buy. Doesn't mean that from here we will go to the moon, but I think that we can get some nice reaction in here. Last one which we will look for is a pound, and on the pound what I see, okay, I need to change the chart. So here is a pound, and on the pound is very similar to euro. So we got these why I always change, because it's on the on this button. Okay, so we have these tested. Then we have look how much liquidity we have here. One equal highs, another equal highs. That's a previous day's highs, lows. Here is a big equal high, another one. So this is my target for this week. And if the price drops lower, below this equal lows, which is a liquidity, and as well there could be a liquidity in here, like if we connect all these, right? So if the price drops lower below it, into this level where we had this sharp move that break from this structure and has made break this one as well. So here is the origin of the move. It's as well below the 50%, below 61, between 61.8, around 79. So here is my point of interest. So here I would be looking for a short, right? Short, long. Of course, all these levels, all these liquidity levels, they can provide as well some opportunities, but not as good as this one. Okay, my friends, so this is it. This was quite pretty straightforward, not too much kidding from myself as you are always used to. And I want to invite you into my Discord, because I think a nice community is growing there. People are not shy anymore, and it start to live in there. All right, bye-bye.